Good morning. Morning. Happy 1st of May. Happy Irish summer. Sorry about yesterday. It just seemed that both the computer and the internet were not happening. So we're doing class this morning instead. So today I just texted if you have, it could be a yoga strap, but it could also be, a belt, a towel, anything kind of textile that's kind of soft but strong enough that you can use, so we have a little bit of resistance as we're going to do some shoulder stretches. So if you have one, just bring it around your neck for now. And let's bring your feet together, set your posture. You might bring your hands either palms touching in front of your heart, or if that's bringing your shoulders really forward, you might just bring your hands flat on your heart, or even a hand on your heart, a hand on your tummy, or both hands on your tummy, whichever part of your body you feel has most significance to you this morning. So let's just close our eyes for about a minute. Notice your breath, not changing it, just noticing the movement in your chest, in your belly, in your shoulders. Any movement in your body, any swaying from side to side, any little contraction in the muscles of your legs, in the soles of your feet to keep you upright. And just bringing your awareness deep within yourself. Setting your intention this morning to look after yourself. Wishing yourself well. Practicing with a positive outlook. So any stretches, anything we're doing, we're looking to find the edges of our range of motion. Like to stretch, you want to find the maximum length of your muscle. And there's always going to be one. So it could be, you might find it really fast, or you might go a little deeper into the stretch to find it. And either one or the other doesn't make you a better person or a better yogi. Like the whole point is that process of finding your edge and noticing it, maybe gently encouraging your body to go a little deeper, while at the same time you're being mindful of doing the right thing for yourself. Let's take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly let your hands come down and open your eyes, gaze towards the floor. You can open your feet a little wider than your hips. And just maybe shifting the weight a little back towards the heels, letting the tailbone come down, taking the pressure off the lower back. So you might even feel like you're drawing the top of your thigh ever so slightly forward and rolling the inner thigh ever so slightly from the inside out. So just ever so slightly, just widening the front of the hips. And we'll just bring some movements into the shoulders first. So as we inhale, we're going to open the arms out to the side, just bringing the shoulders for now. And exhale, bringing the hands out forward. So notice what's happening in your ribs, in your spine. See if you can make the movement really soft. And gently keep the movement only into the arms and the shoulders. making the breath last as long as the movement. And on the next exhale, we come down to the bottom and we inverse. So inhale, rise the hands up, and exhale, bring them out to the side. Notice if anything's happening in your legs. Notice if one hand's move faster than the other. This is the one thing actually when I'm watching myself on the screen, I notice there's always, my left hand is way ahead of my right. I don't mean to. Just whichever way my arms work, my brain work. I don't think, it's such a bad thing, but it's interesting. Yeah, next inhale, and then keep the hands up, and exhale, grab onto the elbows. Maybe pedal the feet. So just breathe here. If like the elbows is way too tough on your shoulders, hold on to the wrists, hold on to the hands, whichever works for you. Try and let your shoulder blades come down. Have your neck relaxed. Your knees are soft. Let's focus on exhaling the tailbone down and the back of the legs down into the earth. And inhaling energy up to the inner arches of your feet, to the center of your legs, into your inner thighs. On the next inhale, you're going to stand a little taller. And as you exhale, push the hips to the left side and the elbows to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the next side. So moving slowly, breathing slowly, so you've got time to feel what's happening in the spine, in the shoulders, in the hips. Try and always focus more on bringing length in the body rather than compressing it. Inhale, come back to center. Let's keep hold of the left elbow with the right hand and bring the left hand down towards your back. So I'll just turn around so you can see. So you're going to inhale, draw that left elbow towards the sky, and exhale, come down towards the side. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, again come down, gently encouraging the fingers to stay on the spine. Head can rest on the right arm. Inhale, press into your feet. Exhale. Once more. Little, and we can stay here if that feels comfortable. So drawing gently the right elbow towards the left elbow towards the right side. And don't push it too much, but see if you can breathe into your left ribs. And inhale, come back to center. If you want to open your arms, roll your shoulders for a breath, and then come back and change the arm. So grabbing the right elbow with the left hand, inhale to center, and exhale this time to the left side, so the opposite side of the elbow. So we're moving with the breath for the first 5 breaths. Inhale, toe to center, engaging. I'll just show you this side, so I'm not letting my hips come back. And as I exhale, I'm trying to keep my body vertical, so I'm not moving backwards or forward. I'm only moving sideways. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side, bringing the fingertips towards the spine if that happens. And on the next time, just staying And inhaling, really lengthening that right side. Exhaling, maybe letting the left hand be a little heavier on the elbow. Inhale, come back to center, stretch your arms up and relax your shoulders. And let's take hold of your strap. So start by taking it a good bit longer than the shoulders. Like I kind of measure, it's going to depend on your shoulders and how tight they are and the length of your arms. Like kind of roughly, like I hold one hand and the other hand comes to the other shoulder, roughly. But you'll find out soon enough. So keeping your knees unlocked, your tailbone down. Try and keep your upper body quite steady. As we inhale, going to rise the hands up. And as we exhale, bring the hands down behind the back. So make it quite easy. If that was really not happening, open, like make your strap, your towel, whichever you're holding, quite much longer. So, trying to gently move. So we're going to inhale, bring the hands back up. And exhale forward. So moving with the breath. Try and keep the body and the legs tall, steady, and relaxed. And maybe if you've got space, taking a little less length and moving through the stretches once more. Next time we inhale, let's keep the hands up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the left arm behind us and keep the right hand up. We're just going to breathe and extend the chest as we breathe in. Exhale, let the arm that's behind us be a little heavier. Make sure your neck is quite relaxed. See if you can turn your face, adjust the stretch. Try and bring the left elbow or the left shoulder back. And maybe the ribs back. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, change the arm. So right arm comes behind, left hand comes up. Playing with the resistance between both hands. And again, like when we're using strength to stretch, remember to be kind first. And inhale, come back. And as you exhale, maybe stay just in that sticky place. There, you know yourself where it is that you feel the front of your shoulders the most. See if you can breathe here. As you exhale, drawing the abdomen in so that the spine comes back. Be nice and tall. And inhaling, breathing into wherever you feel the stretch. Try and really feel it in the muscles in the front of your chest and not so much in like the joints of your elbows and your wrists. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, release. And let's Well, actually, you can keep your strap around your neck for now. So just bring the hands in front. Let's open and close the hands as fast as we can. For 5 long breaths. So that's 2, 3, 4. Open your hands to the side. And 5. Give them a shake. Well done. If you got like wrist problems or, elbow, whichever tendons, like this is really good. It's hard, but it's good. Okay, so now coming to the front of the mat, soft knees, legs together or hip distance apart. Let's inhale the hands up. As we exhale, keeping the body and the arms really straight, push the hips back all the way until you come to a nearly straight back. Breathing here. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can hold onto your elbows again, or you can just bring your hands back onto your hips. See if you can stretch from the bottom of your hips, the back of your hips, to the top of your neck. As you exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine. Take one more deep breath here. And exhale, fold forward. Bringing the upper body down towards the legs. Trying to get your ribs onto your thighs. And completely relaxing the upper body. Letting your hands relax. So again, you can keep holding off your elbows if that feels nice. Or let your arms and hands dangle towards or on the floor. Maybe you can very slowly straighten one leg as you bend the other one more. And exhale, soften your knees. As you inhale, reach your hands forward again. Come back to that straight back. Press into your feet. Come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down your back. And interlock your fingers behind your back. Inhale, bring your chest forward. And exhale, draw the hands away from your hips. We're going to breathe here for a few breaths. We're going to inhale, stand nice and tall. Open the chest. Exhale, draw the hands down. It's not a very visible movement, but I think everybody can feel it. So again, trying to find length rather than contraction. See if you can draw your elbows back. You keep your arms straight, but you're drawing the elbows back. Let's exhale, relax, and just out of interest, cross your fingers the other way. Tuck your tailbone down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, move the hands away. Take few more breaths here. So maybe you can squeeze the palms of the hand towards each other. Maybe not, but try and bring the elbows towards each other and towards the back of the room. Without bringing any tension on your neck, so make sure you can turn your head. Maybe do a neck circle. And exhale, relax. Now, keeping the strap on the left shoulder. Let's bring the left hand down onto the lower back, taking hold of the bottom of the strap. Inhale the right hand up and bring it to the spine or taking hold of the neck strap. Now you're going to breathe here. As we exhale, maybe bringing the hands closer together. As we inhale, really opening the front of the chest. So if your hands go closer together, you can grip your fingers, but you might not. So use your strap. Again, making sure the neck isn't stuck and that you're not letting your posture fall over. So your legs are nice and long. Your chest is over your hips. Your head is over your chest. Elbows move away from each other towards the top and the bottom, and also towards the back of your body as your heart moves forward. And exhale. Slowly relax. Gently roll them. And changing the strap onto the other side. And bringing the left hand. So you could be just here, you know. Like, as I said about the stretch, it's about where you feel it and where you feel it's going to help your body. So you're better with hands further apart than with hips pushing back and compression in your lower back. So you got to find what works. As you inhale, you lengthen your spine. As you exhale, you maybe bring your hands a little closer, maybe not. If they reach, then you hold, but if they don't, then you don't. Did we just do this arm already? We did do this arm already, did we? Sorry, this is where my focus isn't so good. I keep turning around and I actually can't feel it. Okay. Do the arm that you haven't done or the one that you need the most. Sorry, my focus is gone now. Interesting. I think this is my worst side. Yeah, I think that's the side we didn't do. Sorry. Okay, let's take another couple of breaths where we are. And exhale. Slowly release. And let's just drop your strap next to your mat for now. And we're going to do a couple of sun salutation rounds. So let's inhale, rise the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward, bring your hands onto the mat. Bring the right leg back. And inhale, come into a lunge. So keep the knee down. Breathe here. If you need, come up onto the top of the right knee. See if you can lengthen. So again, try to not make that banana shape with your upper body, but rather, a strong, bamboo growing. So you're not hard, but you're striving to be straight. As we exhale, let's step into a plank. Inhale into a plank. Exhale, drop your knees, push your hips back, and drop your chest towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen into little cobra. So not lifting too high, using the back muscles, lengthening, maybe drawing the hands back. Finding length rather than moving upwards. Exhale, bring your hands back to your chest. Push into your hands and come into a downward dog. And let's breathe into the downward dog again. We can pedal the feet. So trying to get one heel down onto the ground as you bend the other legs. Keeping your body in between your arms. So you're not pushing away so that your head comes closer to the shoulders. The head comes closer to the elbows and the spine lengthens. Let's exhale. Actually come back onto hands and knees. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to inhale, stretch the right leg back. As we exhale, we bring it towards the front and inhale, drop it back. Exhale, draw your navel towards your spine. Sorry, and draw on your back. Inhale, come back to center, stretch the left leg back. So only back for now. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, navel lean, round the back. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straight back. Look forward, knee down. Exhale, engage your core. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, engage your core, push up. Now let's inhale the right leg back and see if we can breathe here. As we exhale, I'm going to really flex the foot and lengthen. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift the knee as high as it goes with the foot towards the ceiling. Exhale. Let's push the heel back towards the straight line. Inhale, point the foot, lift the knee up. See if you can keep your hips facing down. So you're not lifting the hip, you're only lifting the knee. Exhale. Flex the foot, heel level with your hip. It's hard to do actually. I feel I am and then I look and I'm not. Inhale, reach the right knee up. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale. And exhale. And in that exhale, you feel that navel drawing towards the spine as well. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And drop the knee down. And let's just push the hips towards the heels. Let your head come down. Notice the feelings between your legs, your hips. Let your breath be long. Take even some deep sighs. Sometimes is what you need to access the muscles that are a little tense, the parts of the body that are a little tense. On the next inhale, come back to center. Exhale here, engaging your core. And then inhale, left leg up. Exhale. So exhale, we're feeling a tension from the heel, the left heel to the crown of the head. Everything is facing the mat, right? I'm not twisting my hips to face towards the outside. And then as I inhale, I point my foot and I'm going to lift my lower leg and my knee up. Now I might look forward and arch a little bit, but ever so slightly. Exhale. I look between my hands, push my hip. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale. Straight legs, pushing to the heel and the crown of the head, navel in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knee down. Come back into your child pose. You can bring your hands, palms facing up by your feet if that feels nice. Breathe into whichever part of your body. So those exercises, they're very strengthening for the buttocks and the lower back. So when we're here, we're just stretching those muscles into child pose. So you can feel how the back of your hips and the lower back can extend. Even more if you direct your breath into the lower back, because your belly is compressed on your thighs. Then if your body's going to expand, it's going to expand towards the back. So you can use that gentle rock movement of the breath to massage all of those muscles around the sides of your waist, the spine, the hips. And bring your hands forward. Inhale, press up, and let's come to sitting. And let's come to lying, actually. We'll come back to sitting later, possibly. So, have your strap handy. And let's start by, as you exhale, bring your knees to your chest. And maybe just gently drawing the knees to the chest, gently rolling from side to side. Just notice this is kind of the same shape as child pose, but facing up as opposed to facing down. So how different does it feel? How much space is there between your thighs and your body? Let's inhale and stretch the legs up. And keeping them up, you can hold them if you need, or let your hands out to the side. Roll your ankles. And you can let the movement of the ankles come into the lower leg and find like a gentle rotation of the thighs. So it's also become a hip circle. And slowly coming back to center and doing the other side. So letting the foot lead the movement, bringing the lower leg and the thighs into the movement, feeling the rotation all the way into your hip socket. There's one side where it's just really difficult to make circles. For me anyway. So just noticing. And then come back to center. Maybe shake them. Notice how you can relax your feet. Relax your calves. See if you can shake all the way until you find a movement into your spine, into the ground. And slowly relax. Let your knees come back down towards your ground or towards your chest. Hold them. And breathe here. And then hold underneath the knees. And open the knees towards your shoulders, your armpits, or the sides of your body. Keep your feet towards the ceiling. And take a few breaths here. So keeping your spine, your hips and your shoulders as much on the floor as you can. Breathing deeply. And then Actually, because we have the strap, what we can do is take quite a lot of length and okay, I'm going to crunch a little bit and bring it around the center of the feet, and then we can hold the strap out to the side. So this way I have a lot of length. I mean, if I'm really flexible, I'm going to come to happy baby pose, where I'm going to grab the sides of my feet, and I'm going to still try and keep my shoulders and my hips close to the floor, with my knees coming towards my armpits, my feet towards the ceiling. But if I'm doing it with the strap, I can really keep my shoulders, even all of my arms, down on the floor. So breathing here. As you breathe in, really expand the whole front of your body, all the way to your tummy. So feel the breath lifting the chest, the collarbones, the lower ribs, and the middle of the belly where your navel is, and all the way down to your hips. As you exhale, feel the front of the body falling down and the back of your body melting into the ground. Now, if you're here with your strap, let your feet slide towards each other, and then hold the strap closer to the feet, and slowly let the feet come back towards the hips, with the knees coming out to the side. So again, taking as much length on the strap as you need to keep your spine and your shoulders nice and relaxed. And breathing here. So you're coming into that butterfly pose. So you kind of want your feet to be aligned with your hips and your knees to come out towards the side. Imagine, like the pose we usually do sitting. And you're going to keep breathing along your spine. So expand the sides of the body towards the ground. Exhale, maybe a tiny little more draw of the feet towards the hips and the knees out to the side. Make sure that your neck is long, so maybe you can shuffle the back of your head a little away from you towards the top of your mat, and let your chin come towards your throat in a relaxed manner. As you exhale, let your shoulders, the top of your arms, come as close to the ground as you can. And then you're gonna really shift your head, excuse me, as far away from you as you can, but at the same time draw the chin as close to your throat as you can. So it's really tucked into your throat. You take a deep inhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to roll the spine up. So the face is coming towards your feet, and maybe you're going to hold your feet, and you're just going to come into a little ball. So trying to then bring your heart towards your feet and relax the effort in the neck a little bit. Maybe you draw the arms back into the shoulders. Feel the stretch on the inner thighs. And if this is creating tension in your neck, if it's too much, just come back to the previous pose. As you inhale, find lightness. As you exhale and draw your navel towards your spine, maybe you can lift your chest a little higher. Feel like you can come half a vertebra off the ground again. And then inhale. Slowly lengthen your spine back onto the ground. And exhale. Relax Bring your feet back onto the floor. You're going to bring your right knee on your chest and your right foot up, and bring your strap around the right foot. So holding onto that strap, just going to breathe here and slowly see if we can extend that leg towards the ceiling. So keeping the left foot onto the ground for now, and using the left foot to stabilize the hips. So you want your hips to still be nice and relaxed on the floor. You want to feel your lower back equal weight on the right and the left side. Shoulders are relaxed. The knee is relaxed as well. So if your leg is straight, you're not hyperextending your knee either. Trying to feel the stretch along the whole back side of the leg. Now, if you've managed to bring your leg as close to you as you can grab onto your big toe, you can do that. If not, you keep holding onto the strap. Make sure that you don't bring a lot of tension into your shoulders. And then place your left hand onto the left hip. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slide the left heel away, maybe halfway. And then inhale, take a deep breath in again, like feel the points of contact between your body and the floor. Exhale, like when we were on hands and knees, straighten the heel away from you. And see if you can bring the back of the left leg towards the ground. And then try and point to the left foot. See how that feels. And on an exhale, bring the left foot back onto the floor. Maybe open the left knee ever so slightly out to the side and keep your left hand on your left hip so that you keep the hip onto the ground. And as you're counterbalancing with the left knee going out to the left, you're going to slowly open the right leg out to the right. So you can really bend your right knee here if you feel it's quite tough on your hip. You can also let your strap go way longer. And point your right knee and your right toes towards the floor, with the right heel towards the ceiling. And slowly see, like, let go of the strap. And maybe your leg is going to come onto the floor, maybe it's not. When you feel you're in a place where it feels good, maybe you can hold the strap a little shorter. And then, I don't know if you can see me, actually I can't see my screen anymore. Let's turn your head, so either keep it towards the ceiling or turn it all the way to the left. And then slowly try and extend the left leg. Again, trying to get the back of the left leg as close to the ground as you can. I'm breathing here deeply. So the stretch is along the inner thighs. A lot in the legs, really. Try and see that you're not tensing a lot of other muscles in your shoulders, in your upper back, in your lower back, everywhere else in your body, in your face, in your neck. And take a deep inhale where you are. As you exhale, slowly bring the right leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen everything, legs, arms, spine. Exhale, tuck your chin to your throat and slowly climb up towards your leg. And maybe bend the knee a little more. Maybe hold behind the foot or behind the knee or the strap. And breathe here. Exhale. Slowly relax. Bring the right foot back to the ground. Bring the left foot onto the ground. And take a few breaths. Noticing the difference between both sides of your body. Noticing the back of your body, the back of the upper body. If there's anything that needs attention. If it feels good to bring your knees towards your chest, then do that. Or if you need to circle your hips or roll from side to side or whatever you need. And then exhale. Let's bring your left knee to your chest. Bring your strap around your left foot and extend that leg towards the sky. So again, using the length of the strap to keep your shoulders resting on the floor, and slowly, gradually, see if you can straighten the leg, but also focusing on keeping both hips relaxed on the floor, both sides of your upper body, both shoulders. So breathing into the back of the left leg first. As you inhale, smile, come back to your intention of, finding the limits of your body in a nice way, just because it's interesting and maybe you didn't know, or maybe the left side is different from the right side. Don't be judgmental or critical about where you are. Just have that idea of, self-care and self-love. Finding the nice feeling in the stretches, not pushing too hard. Just enough that you can feel it, that because you feel it in your body, it draws your attention to your body, to your breath, and your mind can relax and let go of everything else that's happening. Now see if on an exhale you can slide your left heel halfway back. Take an inhale and come back to noticing the hips on the ground, the upper body relaxed on the ground, and maybe keep extending that right leg. First through the heel, so flexing the foot, pushing the heel away from the crown of the head, drawing the right thigh back towards the ground, and then see what the difference is when you point that right foot. And exhale, slowly bring the right foot back on the ground. Hold your strap a little longer if you need. Let the right knee waist towards the outside, right hand on the right hip. Inhale in the center, relax everything, broaden your chest, open your shoulders. And as you exhale, let the left leg come out to the side using the right knee as a counterbalance. So letting the strap slide out of your hand as much as you need. Soften the right knee. Go as far as you can. I don't have space. And maybe if that feels good, extend the right leg. And turn your head all the way to the right. Breathe into the stretch. Maybe breathe into where you feel it the most. And with every breath, let your awareness, your attention move along that place that you're feeling in your body, in your leg. Find the edges of the feeling. Try and, without looking, pinpoint where it is and what you feel next to it. And then maybe you need to shift, so maybe you're feeling your leg, but also there's something happening in the other hip or in the lower back or in the shoulder. And take a deeper inhale where you are. Exhale, turn your head back towards the ceiling. Slowly bring the foot back. Maybe grabbing the strap a little taller or using your hands. Lengthening the crown of the head away towards the top of your mat, chin towards your throat. A deep inhale here and exhale. Come up towards the leg. The right leg extending onto the floor. Use both hands, grab the leg behind the knee or the thigh or wherever you can. Breathe deeply. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, relax your legs. And let's bring your knees towards your chest. Maybe roll a little bit from side to side. Roll to one side, push into your hands. Slowly come up to sitting. And, oh wow. Yeah, it's quite a slow class today. I don't have a lot of energy. So I hope you're enjoying it. We're going to rock the baby to finish. So again, getting into the hips. So maybe extending the left leg, bringing the right foot towards the knee or the calf, and opening the thigh out to the side. Coming to take hold of your right ankle and like bring the ankle towards the other leg. Now see if you can hold the foot with one hand and the knee with the other hand. Inhale, really lengthen your spine, and exhale. See how far you can come down with a straight back. See if you can wrap your elbow around, I don't know which way you can see better, around the foot and the knee. I want to keep my foot really flexed. If it helps, I can do whatever else I want with this leg just to keep my balance. And here I've got my lower leg in between my arms, and maybe I'm going to gently rock it. So I really don't want to feel any of this into my knee. I want to feel it all into my right hip here. So, this is just like a little baby you've got in your hands. Then you're gonna make little circles. You can look at it, see if you can kiss it. This is the breastfeeding part. So your knee is the head of your baby. So if you can bring it towards your chest. At the same time, trying to keep your lower back nice and long. If it helps, you can bend the other knee. Like, this could be quite intense for your hips. So really use the other leg in whichever way it feels nice for you. Don't let the foot come towards the hips too much. Keep it tucked into the elbow. If that feels quite comfortable, you can bring the other leg towards the front. As you're moving forward, you're going to finish. Just see where you finish. And then on an exhale, actually if you bend your knee gently, let your leg rest, and then straighten it, undo it. Maybe bring both legs straight. Inhale, reach up, take a deep stretch here. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, bring your chest forward. Exhale, come back. Bend the left leg. And then bringing the right ankle up. See if you can hold. And okay, I should have said that for the first leg, but if it's not happening, hold it with your hands, right? And hold the knee with the other hand. But you are going to get a better stretch the closer you rotate the thigh into the hip joint. So again, we don't want to put a lot of torque into the knee joint. What we want is the thigh bone to lengthen. So if it happens, we bring the leg in between the elbows and rock the other baby. So find in slow, gentle motion, find where it feels the nicest. Again, do whatever you want with your other leg. See if it helps, if by changing the position of the other leg, it helps lengthening the spine. It helps bringing the head of your baby closer to your face. So you can cuddle it, bringing it towards your breath. Maybe you can bring it towards your thigh and gently lean forward. This will intensify the stretch. And what works for you. And then gently let it come down. Rest under the legs, give them a shake. Bring your hands behind you. Bend your knees. Open your chest. Bring the elbows back. And inhale, really stretch your chest forwards. So keep your neck nice and long, chin to throat, if that feels good. And then you can stay here, or if it feels good, lift your hips up. And stay here. If it feels good, let the head come back down. And exhale, slowly bring your hips down. And grab your blanket, whatever you need for the relaxation. Lie down with your feet slightly apart and your arms far enough away from your body that you can turn your palms up and feel you can rest your shoulders onto the ground. And the head far enough away from the body as well that the back of the neck can be nice and extended without any pressure. Let yourself lie on the ground. And relax your breath. So you no longer need to control the ins and the outs. Just want to watch it out of curiosity. Noticing how far it comes into your body. Bring your awareness to your nostrils. Notice how you feel the breath coming into your body. So is there a temperature? Can you feel the skin on your nose? Can you feel the breath move up into your nose? Where in your face is it? Where in your skull is the breath reaching? Soften the outer layers of your face, your skin, your cheeks, your eyelids. Let your eyes rest down into the eye socket. Let all of those outer layers be really relaxed and really still, so you can follow the path of the breath into your head. Like physically, the nose, the mouth, and the eyes and the ears are connected. You've got, the sinus cavities over the eyes, below the forehead, below the cheekbones. If you're getting stuck into water, sometimes you get water in your ears, or if you're in an airplane, you blow into your nose to unstick your ears. Or if you get, when you're peeling onions, you smell the onions and your eyes cry. So everything is connected. So see if you can feel the breath moving to those parts in your head. As you're really feeling for the different parts of your head. So the breath moves towards the front of the face and the eyebrows, the cheekbones, towards the back of the throat. See if you can feel the other part of your head, the brain in your skull. It's a more dense mass. See if you can relax it and feel the weight of the brain towards the back of your skull. That is the skin around the scalp of your hair. That is the base of your skull, where your spine is connected. Maybe at the front of your throat, you feel the movement of the air moving up and down. In the back of your neck, there are all of those nervous impulsions, like actual electricity moving through your nerves, down through your spine, and connecting all of the muscles, all of the tissues and organs in your body. And you keep both sensations. You're moving down with the breath, down through the collarbones into the lungs. And the movement of the lungs in and out. Chest bone going up and down. And also follow the line of your spine. And imagine the different nerves leaving your spine to bring the intelligence of your body to your limbs, to your muscles, to your bones. Feeling the shoulder blades. Feelings through the arms. Noticing the bones in your body. The shape. The volume. The weight of the muscles around your arms. Your forearms. As you're breathing in and your chest inflates, let the front of the chest relax so that you feel the movement of the breath all the way to your inner arms. And let your awareness move down. See if you can find the diaphragm in your body. So it's attached to your spine and to your front ribs. It's got the shape of a parachute. As you inhale, it drops down towards your guts, your stomach, all of your digestive organs, expanding the space in your rib cage, making the lungs inflate. And as you exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and moves back towards the lungs. The air comes back up. Notice the rhythm in your body. This is all happening. Whatever part of the day or night, whether you're awake or asleep, whether you're mindful or you're stressed. This keeps happening. And when you're mindful, when you pay attention to your breath, naturally it slows down and it gets a little deeper. It brings more oxygen into your blood. It lowers your blood pressure. And it releases stress relieving hormones, which allows your organs to work better. Keep following that slow rhythm down towards the abdomen and the middle back. See how far you feel the movement of the breath. And notice the energy going down your spine, through your muscles, to your lower back, into your hips. If you keep that awareness of the movement of the breath and the awareness of the energy, the fillings in the muscles, the stretches we've done, the weight of the body down towards the ground, or any other very specific feeling in your body. Noticing the organs down in your lower belly. And then the parts where your legs are attached. You can feel the front, the back, the inside and the outside of the thighs as they're attached to your hips. Noticing the feelings, noticing the rhythm of the breath, letting a feeling of relaxation flow down from the hips through the thighs, along your knees, on your lower legs, back of the calves, the ins and the outs, front of the lower legs, the top of the feet, the arch of the feet, the heels, the outer edge, the base of your toes, and all of your toes. If you can keep for the next few breaths, your awareness moving throughout your whole body, combining the awareness of the breath with rhythm to move from head to toes or from floor to sky. And the feeling in the body, the nervous impulse, through your muscles, through your different body parts, from the skins to the bones. Noticing the stillness in your body and the fullness of your feelings. And watching the rhythm of the breath. Letting your mind be just as still and relaxed as the body. Letting the breath unite the body and your mind. Letting the complex processes of felt and emotions lay still, same as your body, as you're taking this time to replenish yourself with energy, to let go of tensions, to find peace. And very slowly, you can start breathing a little deeper, bringing a little movement back, whatever it is, wiggling the extremities or rolling or stretching. And rolling onto one side, using your hand, your arm as a pillow. You stay here for a moment, letting everything settle. And whenever you're ready, maybe keeping your eyes closed if you feel comfortable. Push back up to sitting. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Let your thumbs rest on your breastbone. Let your shoulders relax, your spine be taut. Gazing towards the middle fingers, slowly blinking your eyes open. Rub your palms together. Bring them over to your face, your shoulders, your beautiful hearts, hips, knees, and feet. And back to your heart. Namaste. Thank you for watching. This was a very long and slow class. I've had not a great week, bit of a migraine, not a lot of energy. So I hope you enjoyed the class, and we'll probably come back to something more strengthening next week. Have a beautiful day and enjoy the start of the Irish summer. Bye.